This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News, news-free Dixie for the 21st century.
Yeah, I also want to ask you this. I know I brought up Bill Cosby. I know you know. I mean, what's your take on the Bill Cosby situation?
Oh, it's probably true. I remember Bill Cosby just got black. I remember back in the day. See, one thing about being old, brothers, that you know the history. You was there. I remember all that Bill Cosby with his wife now. It wasn't like that, brother. I remember when Bill Cosby didn't deal with nothing but white women. I remember when Dick Gregory didn't deal with nobody but white women.
Oh, really? Wow. So, I mean, like, why now, though? Do you think it's strange in the country when we had the Scottsboro boys and the Central Park people and Willie McGee who got electrocuted by the state of Mississippi for allegedly raping a white woman? Is it strange to have Bill Cosby get away with raping or sexually assaulting this many white women in this country?
Well, a lot of those white women, he was so rich and powerful and famous. A lot of those women thought they were going to get something, and all they got was a one-night stand, a slam, bam, thank you, ma'am, and he went on with his life. And now many of them have looked up, didn't keep a job long enough to get any Social Security. They don't have any retirement. And so many of them just coming out saying, you know, I know one person I did deal with, but most of these women were whores on some level anyway. They were whoring their way to success or Hollywood or whatever they were trying to do. Whenever you're dealing with a bunch of models, you can be sure they're doing anything they can to get to the top. And, of course, with Bill Cosby, it's no telling what he promised them. They believed it. So they went for it.
It's like some of them had like Stockholm syndrome. Like, how you going to take money from a guy that been raping you supposedly for years,
well,
you know, sitting up in apartments and stuff?
Stockholm syndrome. They didn't have no Stockholm syndrome because it wasn't that kind of rape.
Yeah,
they participated. They ain't got no Stockholm syndrome, you know. Now, we have it. We got it.
Right. We sure do let the good white people come play. You know, well, Beverly Johnson, I thought was interesting when she said that she was familiar with the drug that she took. I mean, like, he talked about the free love. Oh, there was a free love period where everybody doing orgies and stuff like that. That was like, you know, that period.
Brother, that was the life then in the 60s and 70s. That's what everybody was doing out there in Hollywood. They're doing it now, but, of course, now they got better drugs. Now they got coke. It ain't
right.
You know, they got way better drugs now, okay? And they doing the same type of stuff. And it's just more hidden, and they got more money and stuff now.
Yeah, but somebody, if I got drugged like that, I would go to the hospital instead of go back to my house. I mean, like, to me,
she been high before. She knew it wasn't going to kill her. Hey, she knew she wasn't going to die. She just had to sleep it on, yeah. and then the one woman said that she walked in the door carrying the barbecue. He flipped her around, and before she knew it, it was over with. Oh, really?
Oh, it's a good or bad thing for Bill.
Anyone who has done anything, okay, male or female, knows that to pull that off, that's not an easy thing, especially if she's standing up at the door. That's not easy to do. So that's a lie, okay? There's stories for women or men who have, you know, had involvement sexually over their lifetime know that some of those scenarios sound a little bit impossible. Now, the ones where he drugged them, that ain't impossible because if he gave them something and they knocked out, that's just it, you know. You don't have no. But then, too, it's like the girl that went to Tyson's room. What are you going up to his room for at night?
It is Mike Tyson, right?
And dressing like they went in there dressing. Like I said, these was a bunch of hoes that, you know. And what's that boy told us? These hoes ain't loyal.
Right, Chris Brown, you tell the truth, right?
And late in the history, they come, I'm going to tell. I'm going to get some money some kind of way, make something pay off. But if they had to line up all the men that they've been with, oh, please. And that's what probably is annoying Bill Cosby. Why me? He probably said to him, why me? Why would that? Why would they do this to me of all the guys they was with? Because he the one with the money.
Right.
Yeah, and they have been successful. What's done in the dark because they have destroyed his legacy. And he
yeah, I mean, it's interesting because his show was on everywhere in the world, it seems. Like, it was on TV, now he took it off the air. And, like, to me, white folks...
That's how they'll punish you.
But So with their heroes, they do, even Charlie Chaplin or somebody like Thomas Jefferson, they protect, they make thugs into heroes. White people do. They protect their people.
Yes, they do. We ought to take a lesson from that. Because we turn on each other real fast. If we hear something or think something, we turn on each other really fast.
I noticed that. I noticed that social media that with Beverly Johnson said. Now, who the hell ever listened to Beverly Johnson before then? Like black folks said, it's a rap for Bill Cosby. The puddings and the Jello, some stuff like people were saying that on social media. Put a stick in it because it's a pudding pop and it's done. I'm like, what? Who ever listened to Beverly Johnson for? Like, I'm not knocking her, but when did Beverly Johnson become the black authority on everything?